Welcome to A&M Reviews. I'm Skybear, and I'm here with my buddy Sal. What's up, Sal?
Not much.
And we're back with another movie roundup. These are movies that we didn't have time to do a full review of, so this is just a short recap. And if you want to follow along with our rating system, it's in the description as well. Getting right into it, I'm going to be upfront, and I mentioned this in a previous episode. I haven't seen anything in a while because I've been moving, and moving takes a lot of time out of being able to do things, like go to the movies. So yeah, anyway, what have you seen lately, Sal?
Well, I've seen a few movies. Don't worry about it, Skybear, because I got you covered. I think that the movies that I've seen, you might want to go watch, so let me get this started. First off, I saw 3 Billboards outside Ebbington, Missouri.
Fuck you, how was it?
I liked it. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
First of all, I mean, you can't go wrong with the cast. You got Peter Dinklage. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You know Mac's mom. She's in the movie. So it's a little
nice
throwback in there. And guess what? She's almost the same character. She's smoking and drinking.
Perfect.
That was kind of fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. And dude, Woody Harrelson's in this movie. He's amazing. Also, Caleb Landry Jones. He's been having an amazing year. The whole concept of the movie is that there's a mom who's asking for justice for her daughter who got killed and raped. So I don't know if I said this, but warning, spoilers. It's just one of those movies that just keeps going, and it's one of these things that one of the characters said, and this is the character who said this brings it all around, because she's the husband's cheating on the wife with this younger girl, and she's like, I'm a ditzy, but she says something that brings the whole movie all around. Even all the characters get amazed from what she says. She says, anger begets more anger. And then she goes off by saying, I read it in a book. Oh, wait, it was a bookmark. Oh, it was a book, though, about polio. Wait, no, polo. Wait, what's that? What's the one with the horses? And so she's saying this, but then she's going off track and making it like, oh, I'm stupid. I don't even know what I'm saying. But it brings it together. She's like the jester from the Shakespeare plays that's telling everybody, hey, pay attention. I'm telling you the truth. So the whole point is that it's showing that the mom is angry. But then the more angry she gets, the more anger she creates, not to herself, but the whole town.
Right. So
is this chain that keeps going. The mom does something that basically gets Woody Harrelson's character mad, and then Woody Harrelson does something else, but then he dies, and then...
Wait, Woody Harrelson died?
He had cancer in the movie.
Oh, I didn't know his character died. Oh, damn.
Yeah, but I told you, spoilers.
I mean, fuck, I guess so.
Yeah. No, but the thing is that he dies, right? And he sends a letter to the mom and says, you're reading this letter, so I guess I'm dead. And he even basically says checkmate kind of thing. Like he says, oh yeah, I know you had the billboards up and it was, I know you want justice, but hey, I did everything I could. I hope you understand. But here's the kicker. I paid the extra month for the billboards because she didn't have money to continue the billboards, so they were going to go down. So she's like, so here's my last thing before I die. I paid the extra month for your billboards, so I guess you're welcome, and I hope you don't get killed by the people kind of thing. So it's like a fuck you kind of thing before he died.
How is Sam Rockwell's character? Because I'm always excited when Sam Rockwell is in a movie.
Oh, they were all great. All the actors were amazing. I mean, if you see this movie, you really get this sense of like it's a small town. There's this it's this pressure cooker town. Like everybody's under a lot of pressure. There's racial pressure because they haven't solved the mystery or the murder. There's pressure because everybody's looking at each other, and the cops are like doing what they want to do, which is not supposed to be the legal way. But they're just everything's kind of corrupted in the town, but to the point where like the mom starts, bringing it out in the air, saying like, hey, cops, get your shit straight. Do something. Right. And even though they don't do that much, every character, once the anger, because I see it as a wave, it reaches that character, they get changed. So the mom, when she gets the letter from the cop, he's dead. She changes. She says, okay, I guess I need to change. This is not helping anybody. I'm just pissing everybody off. I want you to go see this movie and tell me what you think happened at the end. Once you see it, I want to see what you get out of it.
I really like the director because he also writes the movies that he does.
Yes.
Too. And have you seen In Bruges before?
No, but I seen the list of all his movies, and a lot of characters they overlap to his other movies. So
Yeah.
he's one of those directors that loves to work with people, and once he sees them, he's like, "Oh, I got a good role for you coming up. When I'm gonna write it." So he writes a story, and because he already has the actors in mind. So the only thing I really didn't like about this movie is there's a CGI scene of a deer. It's really bad. It's really,
sucks.
really bad. I mean, I don't understand why they couldn't have a deer on set. You can rent one for less, and you pay these people to do the CGI work. So it's like,
Well, you know the old rule, like don't work, like what is it? Like don't work with children or animals, like when you're doing a movie, because they're fucking difficult.
but the thing is, like, you could have gone shot like a deer out in the wild, and then just fucking like put the actor there after the deer is gone, and be like, "Oh, do your line."
Sal, do you know how long you need to wait for a fucking deer to just appear for your movie? Like forever.
Fuck shit. Get National Geographic to do it for you. You know.
Like, do you even know like how many tamed deer there are in the world? Not that many.
Go get Bambi.
Man, Bambi's lucky if Bambi didn't even get shot yet.
Oh, that just brings back to mind Bambi versus Godzilla. Oh shit. Okay, moving on. The next movie I went to go see was Lady Bird.
Oh, how was that? I've been really excited about that, and I've heard great things.
I loved it. I
Yes!
loved it. I gave it an 8.5 to 9 out of 10.
8.5 to 9. God damn. Okay, I guess I'm watching this tomorrow.
You're watching this. You have to. The whole story. I mean, it's not like it has a heavy plot to it or anything. It's basically you're just getting attached to the characters. Like you've been in their situation either one way or another. It's Lady Bird, and she's finding her way in life, and you're with her through this whole ordeal. And she's like, it's just a life movie, but you get more invested in it. I just sat through it and I was like, okay, it takes place in Sacramento, and I've been to Sacramento, so I'm like, I saw some of the places, and I'm like, hey, I passed by there when I went to convention. I know that bridge. I know that, and I have friends up there. But the whole point is that, okay, the director, she's also the writer. She's from Sacramento, so.
Is Greta Gerwig really from Sacramento? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Greta's from there, and people have said, is she writing about her life? And this is her first directorial movie that she's done, because she's done other movies or worked in other movies, but this is the first time that she's taken on a movie written and directed.
Yeah, I saw that in the promo. I was like, oh, you directed this? Good for you, girl.
Yes, and I'm like, this is amazing. It's for being her first movie. It's really great, and I loved it. And I you're gonna take it the wrong way, but I think she can't make a better movie than this, because it's
okay.
It's an honest movie. Just it's like an honest movie. There's no
Do you think that
getting
this is
around
Pulp
this.
Fiction?
It might be. I mean,
Or
because
at least for the time being, because this is just the first one.
yeah, but once studios and people get into it, watch, she's not going to be able to do this all over again, because this was her honest written script, and she said, I'm going to do this the way I want it, and she did it, and it's amazing. So
Nice.
And it was fresh on Rotten Tomatoes for a long time, and you heard these in every single commercial or even on Facebook.
And I heard recently, like, it just got dethroned and, like, everyone got pissed about it.
Yeah, I mean, because I was on Facebook and like, oh, Lady Bird, 100% fresh on, Rotten Tomatoes, dethrones Toy Story. And the whole thing is like, this critic, I actually went and looked on his critic review. He could have given it a B and gave it a fresh rating, but he said B minus. And the way he's talking about it, I'm like, I don't see this as a B minus critique.
Right.
You're giving it props and everything, but then you say, but it's not the best movie. And just because you say that doesn't mean that you're going to give it a B minus. So I'm like, this asshole just wanted to be the guy like, hey, yeah, it's me. I'm the guy who fucking like gave it the bad review. So yeah, it's me.
Damn.
But yeah, so for sure you should go see this
But then
movie.
again, do people feel that way about our Flatliners review when they actually liked it? To anyone who actually did like Flatliners, I have pity on you.
Oh no, it's just that they don't know
No,
what's best for them.
Want to like.
No, yeah. I mean, movies are movies. I mean, like we said, take it with a grain of salt.
I know. I mean, like, personally, I think Wolf Cop and Drive Angry are, like, honest to God, favorite movies of mine. Yeah.
First of all, Skyber, you have to go see this movie. So
Yes,
when
I
you go,
will watch it as soon as I can.
once you go, maybe I'm going to join you because you're back in LA, so
Yeah.
maybe I'll go join you again. I really enjoyed this movie.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, next movie. Recently here in LA, we've had fires in Ventura and all around us. So I went to go see this movie, which came out a few months ago. Only the Brave. Has to do with the hot shots. Yeah. Jeff Bridges is in there.
Josh Brolin.
Oh, also Miles Teller. He's the guy who came out and thank you for your service. You went to go see this movie, I think. He's been having an amazing year too. So he's been in a lot of movies.
He's been having a good career, dude.
Yes.
Like War Dogs came out for this dude. Thank you for your service. Bleed for this. He was in Only the Brave, and just like
exactly.
goddamn, dude's fucking working, you know.
Yeah, and then his acting is really good in this movie. I mean, he's the guy, the only survivor of the hot shots. So I'm gonna put it out there.
Everybody else dies.
It's a true story. Yeah, I mean, it's a really sad story because I remember I heard it on. Yeah, I remember hearing it on the news. And basically, that's one of the fires that basically a lot of firefighters, not only them, but other firefighters died because of the fires. But he's the guy who went from, doing drugs to correcting his ways and, becoming a father and becoming a hotshot. So he flipped his life on 180. So it's just amazing that he's the only guy who survived, and he's coming out and basically telling his story, and then they made it into a movie and telling everything. I went to go see it. It just opened my eyes a little more to how firefighters sacrifice their lives, and not just their lives but their families' lives, because once if they're not there, their families are going to be broken. And just the fact that it brought this home because of the fires, and I saw them doing what they do, and they do a badass job fighting fires. And I'm not going to talk about the movie, but just firefighters in general, and they're fighting fires up front, especially hot shots, because there's different divisions. And just for them to do this, it's another way of saying it's gonna sound cheesy, but I'm gonna say thank you for your service. I'm gonna take that title from the other movie and attach it to this. It's just amazing,
Dude, what if they should have swapped titles.
Yes, they should have. Now that I'm looking at it, yeah, you're right. But here's the thing. The acting was amazing. The characters were there. Actors, Jeff Bridges did a great job. The movie, I gave it a 7.5 to 8, and just because of the fact that if people in LA would go see the movie, that it would open up their eyes to seeing how hard the firefighters are still fighting right now, even at this moment. Fires are not contained.
I mean, like, my sister's in Carpinteria right now. Like,
and it's going up there.
Like, yeah, she can see the fires from her, like, outside her workplace, and also she still has to go to work.
No, yeah. My boss, who's from my real job that I have, he sent me pictures because he lives in Ventura. He said I stepped outside and took a picture, and the fire's literally 3 blocks away. Movie 7.5 out of 10. If you haven't seen it or you want to go see it, it's probably not playing everywhere now, but once it comes out on DVD, for sure, it's a rental.
Absolutely. So that wraps up our movie roundup. Social media is in the description, and hit us up if you have any questions.
And remember, keep watching movies.